応募してきたのか。
この俺が結んだ獣。
なんだあの動きは。
Hey anime lovers, welcome back today. We're diving into one of the juiciest tropes in isekai, betrayal. That moment when your so-called allies throw you under the bus, or in this case, into a monster-infested dungeon. But hey, nothing builds. Character like being stabbed in the back and coming back stupidly overpowered. So, get ready for revenge plots, glops, and power flexes so intense they make villains wish they just said sorry. Here are the top 10 isekai anime where the MC gets betrayed and then breaks the world like it's a side quest.
結んだ獣が怒り人を喰らい人は獣と戦うために
Giant beasts of ours in a world once ruled by colossal beasts. Humanity pushed its luck ... and became lunch. Enter Jiro, a seasoned beast hunter with a shady past and zero chill. When he rescues a mysterious girl named Kumi who's got untapped magical powers to set out to uncover ancient secrets, fight monsters, and expose human greed at its worst. This isn't your typical isekai. With gods, monsters, and some seriously immersive world building, Giant Beasts of Ours feels classic and fresh all at once. Think epic fantasy, minus the overused tropes.
レッドオーガン死ぬ
I got a cheat skill in another world and became unrivaled in the real world. To Yuya Tanju, bullied at school, ignored at home. Life equals trash until he inherits his grandpa's house and finds a portal to a fantasy world. One boss fight and a few treasure chests later, he gains 100 levels and a gloat that would make anime Twitter explode. And the best part, the powers work in the real world too, from 0 to op in both realms. This is the ultimate wish fulfillment fantasy for anyone. Who's ever wanted to flex on their bullies with literal magic?
これは採用間違いなし。
不採用に決まったらがボケー。
I'm quitting heroing Leo Demon, saves the world, and gets rewarded with suspicion in exile. Thanks, humanity! With nowhere else to go, he does the unthinkable, applies for a job in the Demon Queen's army. Cue awkward interviews, undercover, antics, and a surprising look at what happens after the final boss is defeated. I'm quitting heroing flips the hero narrative on its head. If you're into redemption arcs, unlikely alliances, and moral gray zones, don't skip this. Redo of healer Kairu was the party's healer and its punching bag. Betrayed, abused, and discarded. He discovers that his healing magic can rewind time. So what does he do? He resets the clock and rewrites his fate. But this isn't your average redemption story. It's dark, brutal, and controversial. Redo of Healer is a revenge fantasy that doesn't hold back. It's definitely not for everyone, but if you're into anime that pushes boundaries and sparks debate, it's an unforgettable ride. The banished former hero lives as he pleases. Alan was born without a divine gift, so his noble family kicked him to the curb. But plot twist, he's actually the reincarnation of a legendary hero, complete with all his past powers. Now free from aristocratic drama, Alan just wants a chill life. But fate and his ex-fiancée won't let that happen. From political chaos to assassination attempts, he's forced back into action on his own terms. This is for those who love underdogs, turning into hidden bosses with a mix of romance, power plays, and magical mayhem. The Iceblade Sorcerer shall rule the world. Ray White wants a war hero, now just a guy trying to vibe at school. Enrolling at Arnold Academy as a commoner, he just wants peace. But between noble snobs, hidden conspiracies, and magical duels, peace isn't in the syllabus. Ray slowly bonds with his quirky classmates. But when threats rise, his icy powers and dark past threaten to resurface. If you're into op MCs who just want to chill, but end up saving the day anyway, this one's pure frozen fire. The rising of the shield hero Naofumi Iwatani gets summoned to a fantasy world, only to be falsely accused and betrayed within days. Armed only with a shield and 0 allies, he's forced to survive solo. but with sheer grit and allies like Raphtalia and Philohe rises from hated outcast to the world's last hope. It's not just about revenge. It's about growth, trust, and grinding your way to the top when the whole world's against you. A must-watch if you're into character-driven stories with real emotional weight.
最後まで諦めずに戦うのが冒険者だからな。
The unwanted undead adventurer meet Rent Faina 10 years into his adventurer grind, and all he's got to show for it is a kill streak of slimes and rats. No fame, no gold, no party invites, ... and then boom! Eaten alive by a legendary dragon game. Over, not even close. Rent response is a skeleton. Yeah, bone dry. But instead of rage-quitting life, he goes full grind mode. He evolves into higher undead forms like ghouls and vampires, just to reclaim his humanity. He keeps diving into dungeons and quietly outclassing most humans, all while hiding his bony secret. If you're into dark fantasy, stoic MCs, and undead glow-ups, this criminally underrated gem is for you.
そう人呼んで超絶美系主人公ダークシュナイダー
Bastard, heavy metal, dark fantasy, the world's in chaos. Monsters roam, and the only hope. Reviving Dark Schneider, a pervy, overpowered sorcerer sealed inside a shy boy named Lucian. The catch, he's unleashed with a maiden's kiss. Schneider's loud, arrogant, and completely unhinged, but also the ultimate wild card when the world's about to end. Bastard is as insane as it sounds. Think heavy metal meets magic mayhem. If you like your anime loud, lewd, and legendary, this one's for you.
頭の使い手になったんだ。フェイトはもう一人じゃない。
もし許されるなら
Berserk of Gluttony Fate, Graphite is a gatekeeper with the worst skill in the game. Gluttony, it just makes him hungry, until he kills a thief and finds out he can absorb souls and steal abilities. Suddenly, Gluttony goes from pathetic to overpowered. Real quick, teaming up with Greta's sentient sword with serious attitude Fate sets out on a dark journey of vengeance and power. The more he consumes, the stronger he gets. But at what cost? If you like anti-heroes, cursed power-ups, and morally gray storylines, Berserk of Gluttony is your next binge. And that's a wrap on our list of MCs who took betrayal and turned it into a power-up montage. Which one hit hardest for you? Did we miss a legendary comeback? Drop your picks in the comments and let me know what kind of anime list you want. Next, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss your next dose of anime vengeance. Catch you in the next one!